Hello. Okay, there we go. We're a wonderful start to a wonderful day. We have had a game crash and my microphone turn itself off. That's great. That is just what I always wanted from the beginning of a stream. I will definitely need to go back and trim a couple of minutes of silence off of that. That's wonderful. Another 3. How you doing, mate? How are you doing? Did you have a good stream? I hope you had a good stream. I hope it's at least started better than mine has started. Okay, we're good. You got me. I think you have me. I believe we are making noises. I'm gonna come up here. The first thing we're gonna do is just load a save. I had to go through during the process of the edits and going through. And we've got Valentina out on the grasslands at the moment. She's kind of resting. She had a little bit of a skydiving accident next to this pod here. This pod has itself a little bit of a tourist inside, so it's very, very important that we get them back because we need to get the contracts done. We've literally only got one contract inside our contract window. Can you grab hold of that? Thank you very much. Over here, do a flyby of the moon. All we got to do is recover, so let's go ahead and do it. Your stream was great. You finished Stalker. Now you're starting streaming GTA. Great. Oh, that's going to be good. New character, or just going to carry on with where you're already at? Do you have a noise gate? Possibly. I know I set up my OBS settings a while ago. Let's go into the properties and have a look, shall we? Not that one. Filters. That'll be where it is. I do, but it's not clipped hard. Maybe my attack time's a bit short. Let's you know where you're starting a new. Oh, mate, I often think that maybe a new character on GTA Online would be fun, and then I think about all the things that would actually entail. I'm like, I don't know if that would actually be fun. Okay, so we got back. We've filled out all our contracts. Everything is going well. We've got a transfer window at the top. Kerbal to Moho. It's kind of the one we're waiting on. 35 days. Just to quickly figure out what's going on. I do believe that Jebediah is out in the middle of the sun. Yes, great. We've got him a little bit of a maneuver to go and encounter Eve over there. So at some point, what do I reckon, a year? Something like a year, we'll be sending him over there. But the Kerbin's actually going to be ready to go in about 55 days. So I don't know whether we actually wanted to hold on. Do you reckon we could find one in the future? I don't know. We'll figure that out. I think because they're pretty close to it together, Kerbal and Jebediah. Hey, Landstrider, how you doing, buddy? So maybe that'll be something that we can deal with. But today I have a specific target on mind. For being so late into my career, there is one target that we have not been to for a little while yet. Let's just have a look around and see if it's serendipitously in the sky. It's not. Let's go. Always love to click the wrong thing. It seems like your sentence was getting cut off at the beginning, or it could have been your terrible grasp on the English language. It's probably that. I mean, I'm a native speaker, so I don't ramp into words. I just kind of start in the middle, right? No, even more basic than Eve. We're gonna land on Minmus. We're gonna confirm a return man from Minmus. We haven't been to Minmus. We should definitely fix this out. One of the things that I want to do though is to get a replacement part. Where is it? Somewhere down here. Low resolution. This one. I don't think the craft that I'm going to has that. Okay, so we'll do that. Do we have any tourists wanting to go to Minmus? We want to go to our station. That's pretty good. Orbit of the moon. Just seeing if there's anything else here. Today might very well be just we're pouring money into prestige. I think that might be the case. We're going to get millions from it. That's absolutely amazing. The Mun and Kerbal. There's not much for Minmus, and I'm not... As much as I would like to launch the space station straight away, I don't think we're going to be there. Start grinding out money in highly efficient... Yeah. I know about that one. Are we going to put any satellites everywhere? I think we're just going to go. I think we're just going to do it. Bam and bam. Okay, we've got to start exploring Eve as well. That's pretty good. We do have an encounter. But the other thing I wanted to do... We've got a lot of money. we can definitely do with upgrading our research and development site. Bam! All right, now we have access to like this next level of tech. Definitely things we want to work towards. I'm not sure what we would be spending. Of course, we've only got 12 science to be spent. One thing I did note, is it this one? Experiment Control Station. There was a mission that I kept on being given that was to get some science back from the surface of the moon. But well, whatever. Let's get out of here. We'll go and see. Like, so we need a. Ooh, I don't like the music. Stop. Go away. This shouldn't be here. I don't want that there. Because of course I am recording all of my footage to go into a sped up time lapse thing for my video. There we go. Beautiful. And that you kind of need it to be silent for that. Okay, I've got an idea. I'm going to send a craft on top of my landing craft to go around and collect science from other pieces of Minmus. That's my plan. We'll see what we can do with it. How much fuel does this have? How much fuel do you reckon this would have on Minmus? We don't have tiny engines. How could I not have tiny engines yet? That is terrible. If we come down to this little button here and we go Minmus, okay, beautiful. Vacuum doesn't matter. We have got ourselves. That's a lot of to weight ratio. Okay, so what I want to do is make a small little science shuttle that can go around and gather science from around Minmus to deliver it. That's what I want. To deliver it to scientists, and then we'll bring it all back to a place. We got to be able to do better. I'm wondering whether this is actually better. Look. And then what we can do. Look, I'll tell you what we do. I'm having ideas of what this is going to look like. I'm having ideas. Let's go back to the fuel tanks. Ooh, it's got different. Are they the same width? They are the same width. Okay, here we go. This is our craft that is going to go flying, and now hopefully I can balance some science around the outsides to make it a beautifully crafted robotic exploration device. We'll go around, we do all the science, we fly it back to the scientist who it doesn't have a docking port. How are we going to be topping up its fuel? You need power. I mean, yeah, actual power. I get you. We need one of these. Man, I missed the click. I mean, with that much science, can we get the scientist on board? I don't have the seat. That's the problem. There's no way of. What do you reckon? Put a ladder on the back? I do have the mobility enhancer. Do we? I think we're gonna try it. We're gonna have a scientist hanging on the back, and then this flies to the North Pole, say. Scientist collects data and moves on. Oh, there's all sorts of ways for this to go wrong, right? Do we want to allow for this to go wrong, or do we want? I think I might just leave it like this. I could very much put a payload bay on it. Yeah, one of these guys. Open it up and put something inside for the Kerbal to hold up. But I think the ladder. Want to do a test? I think we're going to do a test. Let's go do a test. I think we need to test this to see how viable it is to have a Kerbal hang on. But bear in mind, we're going to be in vacuum, so it shouldn't be too much. That's too small. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. Hopefully, let's go with that. My scientist is not going to be able to go up and reach to that ladder. How can I make this mountable? If you'll excuse my expression. Let's try something like this, and then like maybe even on the floor. I mean, I suppose on the floor is a relative term there, but then he could kind of be led down. Let's see what happens here. Test article. Yeah, I can type one. Let's do it. What is that? See, you know what? I don't. Oh, click through blocker. So there's a bit of problems with some mods that when they have their windows open and like say, I can't make it happen. Let's move this. So say this was back here. If you clicked on the vacuum, you'd end up pulling your spacecraft apart, and this stops that happening. Oh, you know that. Okay, cool. Great. All right, let's. We need a scientist. Let's see who's going to volunteer here. Bob, classic. Very, very. We need power. Well, not power, but we need a battery. We need a battery, just in case the maximum drain is overcome. I'm a little bit worried about it not being able to control itself, but you know, we'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. So let's try this. Let's just give this a test. See what happens. Go. Hey Vashlika, I'm gonna go with. How are you doing? I am from T-Land, but I'm also part of the collaborative warfare crew. Twitch Jongi, you may remember him. Great guy. Not a great guy. Oh, this is a system now. Look at that. Can we go back the other way? We can go back the other way. Look at great. I love it. All right, so let's stop mucking about with that and just go. Hey, can you go skywards? Scientist Bob, EVA. Put your helmet back on, buddy. We can't reach that. There's no way we can reach that. I need a mobility enhancer, and I don't actually own one right now. That's a bit of a shame. Last time you used it, there wasn't a button. Okay, yeah. We could make some free floating ladders, but that's going to make landing very, very awkward. Yeah, there's no way of just being like, hey, grab this. It's not like the seat, unfortunately. Oh, go Bob, go Bob, go Bob, go Bob. No, he's not going to do it. Okay, all right, we need to come up with a better plan, better way of attaching ourselves to this. Let's revert that flight to vehicle assembly. We could make the base have. Watch this. We'll come in here, grab one of these guys, and we'll stick it to the side here. And it's like, oh, what's this? This is no good. It's not going to provide any climb clearance for us. Turns out that was a bit of a phrase for me. But that's where you're wrong, dear viewer. We can definitely make this some climb clearance for us. I always love running into a new phrase that I didn't even know before I started that I was going to run into troubles. Right, do you reckon that this is traversable? Let's try it. We're going to test article. Explain your mission. We are going to a Minmus, but on the way we are going to take advantage of the fact that we're like relatively stationary with the surface, so we're going to send another craft out to go to the poles of Minmus, and Bob's going to try and be a real sort of like danger guy about it and see if he can't hang on to the side of a lad. I mean, yes, go Bob, go. I'm about it. Climb out, go. He's not going to do it. All right, let's hold on here. Switch. All right, T. Now, he's probably going to be blown off by the wind resistance, but let's try and do it gently enough that that's not a problem. Bit more. Okay, maybe we needed a slightly more powerful engine. But look, Bob has not slipped off. That's a functional test for me. I like it. We're doing it. That's what we're doing. Okay, so Bob goes in the top capsule. Is this really what we're sending to Minmus? This is what we're sending to Minmus. Beautiful. Maybe we can replace this bottom can with something. We got a 3-person module here. Do we want to send the 3-person module? Yeah, let's send that instead. Okay, cool. Pop this up and under here, and maybe this time it won't look so horrific. So are people coming out of the front still? I think that might be the case. Do they come out of this bit? I cannot remember. It's been a long time. There, beautiful. Let's just carry on building on top of that. All right, good to see you. Welcome and goodbye. First time meeting, I think. Let's grab this ladder. The offset tool is a little jank. Okay, cool. We'll have to give that a proper test before we actually leave. But now we need a piece that's going to take us to Minmus, and I've got a feeling that's going to be relatively easy. We just need. Let's quickly check the Yoldi Delta V map here. 3.5 to get out of Kerbin's atmosphere. That's easy enough. Another 1,000 to escape. We don't want to escape. We want to go over here. 1,000. Let's call it 1,002 for the plane change. Okay, so I reckon if we've got 2,000, we're getting there and back. Do we have 2,000? Probably not. Let's put another terrier underneath. Almost definitely another terrier. I do, however, have this now: the poodle and the bobcat. The poodle is a much nicer What's the word I'm looking for? ISP, much better. Hey, comrade, how are you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. It's been some time. We were looking around your station build earlier, to be honest, mate. How's that going? Ah, no, that's the wrong size. I mean, it's the right size, but it's the wrong size adapter. Can we go that one? Yeah, and then put this on the bottom. There we go. This is how we land on. Is this how we land on Minmus? That's very chunky to land on Minmus. I don't know. So we got 1,000 delts. Hey, look at that. That's about half the delta V there. Look at that. 1,008. I kind of want to use this as a landing craft. Does anybody disagree? So this is what we go down and land with. This takes off, flies to the different parts of Minmus, comes back. Bob gets out, climbs back in. We got to remember that Bob needs to. Well, it's Minmus. It's fine. It's Minmus. We'll definitely be able to get back in, and we will not burn through all our RCS on the way out there. No, that just doesn't sound like something I would do. All right, 0.25 decoupler. One of these or two of these. The message is sponsored by Transport for Kerbal. Okay, two of these at least, and then I suppose it's the skip, right? Skip hour. Okay, what else are we gonna have? 3.7. That's 2.5. We need to put enough around the outside to get us into out of the atmosphere, out of one or the other. I suppose in. Ooh, you know what? I don't use these that often. Let's. It's probably because they don't actually give you any. They're not worth it, right? The amount of fuel tank. The amount of fuel tank compared to how much fuel they're carrying, it's pretty terrible. Oh, look at that skipper! I like this. Skipper boosters. What happens? That's good. These guys come with. Did they not come with their own separators? I thought they had. I know they've got their own solid fuel, but I thought they actually came with their own decouplers as well. Okay, that's fine. We'll pull that off there. We'll put down some decoupler. Station is on hold. What are you doing with work at the moment, my friend? You still are you driving? I can't remember what you were doing. We've even discussed it like 3 or 4 times on the server. Okay, let's try this instead. There's the solid boosters. Pull that down. Put all of these in all the bottom engines in the same stage down there. Thanks very much. And then this one comes up. So there's the separation. Cool. 1.72. I think this one can make it to Minmus. What do you guys think? Is this going to make it, or is this going to be a little bit short? I'll tell you what. If we turn these tanks off and turn these tanks off. 4,000 delts. Is that what we need to go to Kerbin and come back? 4,000. We're 3.5 getting up there. No, we need another 1,500. Okay, let's do it like this. We're gonna grab all these. No, if I could, please. Hey, Super Garrett Gamer, how you doing? We are trying to come up with an efficient way of attaching tanks around the outside. I kind of want to use these Soyuz styles, though. I'm starting to think that maybe they might not hold enough fuel to make it worth it. If you have suggestions, welcome to hear them. Let's try this and see if that pushed us up to 4.3. That's not enough at all. Some weird 6-legged Fostock. You got it, my friend. You've got it. I like this with this. You know, it's a good shape, but it's not quite what I was going for. I guess we're gonna have to add an extra fuel tank. I didn't want to. I thought it would be terrible if we did. It kind of is. Ooh, hey, what are we over by? 9 tons. Over by 9 tons. Are you kidding me? We've really got to upgrade. We've just upgraded our R&D. I think we could probably afford to upgrade our launch table at some point. Okay, 130 tons. That's a little bit more acceptable. 4.4 is good. I mean, is there any reason not to try sending this? I mean, if all else fails, everybody just kind of hangs on to the top bit, right? And, I want to do some things for future-proofing as well. We come into the coupling. We're just going to get one of these tiny one of these tiny docking ports here. We're just going to slam it on the top. You never know. Maybe it's the type of thing that I'm going to need to make use of at some point. Let's also put one up here. Again, you literally never know whether I'm going to need it or not. And whilst we're on that flex, let's... How am I going to attach this to this? I feel like we've got the wrong part as the root part. Let's come up and go. Hey, can you not control from there, but control from there? Thanks. Pull that off. Great. Wonderful. We can put a Clampetron docking port on the top. How are these guys getting back? Why is it taking me this long to realise we don't have any parachutes? Utility parachutes. I guess we're getting 4? I feel like they're going to be dehatched. What's the word I'm looking for? The hatch is obstructed. Not like that. Like this. Okay, let's go see whether we can do things like climb out of the hatch and move upwards. Parachutes are overrated. They just need more leg training. You might be that. Nestle Crunch. Nice. So how do we think it's gonna die? What's the problem here? I didn't put a Kerbal in there. That's the big problem. We can't test anything without Kerbals. I mean, I suppose we could test a few flight things and stuff, but we need people to actually be jumping around. Bill, Bob. I was like Valentina or Jessmore. Let's go with Valentina. Let's get the standard crew on the go. Welcome back, boys. How you doing? And girls, Finns, yes. Bit awkward whenever you need to change plurality. You know, whether there's two or much. You know, it's boys and girl. You know, they're all in their orange suits. Okay, I'll take that. That's fine. First thing we need to do. Yes, Bob can EVA. Can he climb up and get onto the ladder? He can get onto this ladder still. I feel. Oh, F. It says F to. Oh, hey there. Are you doing okay, Bob? Are you gonna be able? You're gonna be able to get off the. Hold up, I need to get a screenshot of this. This one here, right? This is how it goes. Brilliant. What a screenshot. Great screenshot. Beautiful. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. It's always Bob finding out new ways of doing things. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, so another thing I've noticed is his suit's wrong, so we're gonna have to change that. Out on the mains. What are you doing, Bob? What are you, breakdance? Okay, alright. Well, I mean, that's good enough for me. We're going to get back inside. That seems like a good test, right? That's a great test. Wonderful test. We couldn't have done it any better if we tried. Ladder jank is the best jank, to be honest. Well, I've never made a ladder-powered Kraken drive. We're going to have to sort that out at some point. Okay, one thing that we do have to sort out at some point, thanks very much. We'll just get the money back for that. Over here, where are we? You. I want to have some... Valentina. I want a personalised suit, if you could. I want the future... White, blue. Okay, cool. I know what she wants there. That's pretty good. Bill Kerman. We have got Slim, Vintage. I think Vintage Orange is the one that we really want to go through for Bill. And then Bob, our scientist. We want him on future blue. There we go. That just like that. All right, great. That's what we need there, just to make sure people are wearing the correct suits. 1.69 million for that next one. What's the server IPC on Minecraft? You figured you should do it again. If you go, oh man, there's this. I will have to message you on Discord, mate. Basically, if you get a hold of me on Discord, I will give you a shout. Or you know, another 3, I'm sure, could help you out there. Right, let's try. They look like they should be wearing the right stuff now, maybe. Yeah, and then I kind of want you to be in this one. Yeah, we got to have an engineer looking classy, right? Classy. Okay, shouldn't call it test article. What are we gonna call this craft? What are we gonna call this craft? Needs something with gravitas. Let's. This is obviously the Penrose, right? Yeah, of course. Why would it not be? Let's change the name, rename the vessel. This is the Penrose. Wonderful guy. A knight. Do you know? Oh, Kirillov Stickbug. I mean, whilst yes, I've gone for the name Korolev. I know how to say his name properly. It's a word. It's a word I've heard before. Honestly. All right, 3. And it actually is. That's the worst thing. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. I'm very. Oh wow. Oh wow. Look at the G-force being pulled on this one straight away. I'm very interested to see how well it does on the ascent. Like we're burning fuel and we're burning fuel fast, but is that going to be a problem once we kick these away? Are we going to actually be able to make our way to orbit just on the single skipper? The skipper it's not let us down, but it has provided to be a little bit underpowered for these large craft in the past. It's not going to be the biggest problem in the world, but it is a problem that I need to be aware of. I suppose technically these boosters have already got us up to the 10k that we need them to get us up to. We are pointing a prograde and it should fly us up. I'm going to full throttle as we send those away. Gotta love the solid boosters that come as standard as part of those liquid cores there. They have their own little solid boosters. It's kind of the first taste of Sepratron you get in this game. We've got 5,000 delts in the tank, burning through at 2.9. This kind of needs to get us to Minmus as well, so we need to keep an eye on the fuel gauge up there. Thankfully, coming back will not be too much of an issue. Returning from Minmus, very, very easy. Almost as easy as returning from the Mun. 6,000 meters per second, twice the speed of sound, would you know? Apoap's height of 50 kilometers. We're currently facing about 36 kilometers. The flight guidance computer has decided that we need to now be looking towards our orbital trajectory rather than the thing. You really like those DLC parts? I do. They're great. They add a little je ne sais quoi to what we're building here. Particularly this three-man crew. Well, Bill's not going to be jumping out of the cockpit anytime soon. We appear to have neglected to bring him a parachute. I tell you what else I forgot to add. Lights. We didn't put any lights on this bad boy. That's something we need to do. DLC parts for making working Harrier replica. That's nice. Hopefully KSP2 has DLC parts. I'm going to be very interested to see how KSP2 turns out. It looks like they're going to lean much more on a procedural parts dynamic, if you will. Makes it. I mean, you can carry my ideas through. You can carry my ideas. The main idea to take away from this Land Strider is because I'm going to land somewhere. I was like, you know what? When I'm landed, that's the best time to go to the poles, because if you're in orbit, you've got to try and make like some horrifically expensive inclination change. But once you're landed, you don't have to. You're stopped. You just go the other way, right? So that's the thought process that occurred to me here, and hopefully that's what this top unit is about. You know, this one here, this is for landing on Minmus. This should hopefully get us to Minmus, maybe? I don't know. Hopefully. We'll have a little bit there. Then we'll land. This thing goes off on its own wonderful flight. I've just realised I've not really put any landing legs on this either, so it's going to be a wonderful tale of balancing. We're going to have to land on the flats, I think. Go full throttle. Are we going to be able to make it to a... We're at right click. We're at minus 500 kilometers. That's actually going to be a little bit awkward to overcome. It's a bigger number than I was thinking. It was a bigger number. I like to see myself. I mean, what I really like to see there is about 200, but I more often than not see 400. 500 means that we went a very suboptimal flight profile through the atmosphere. It's not going to cost me the mission, I don't think. But we definitely could have been more fuel savvy about it. What I'm in particular watching out for is the fact that we are just about to drop below 69 kilometers here. That's a bad trend, shall we say. Hey Zed, how you doing, buddy? We're still fine. It's still fine. We've got half the fuel in our tank. I wonder what I did wrong there. Did I coast for too long? It's probably what happened. It's generally where my inefficiencies lie. What do you think about the slime mold going to the space station? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we've known about the intelligence of slime molds for a very, very, very long time now. It's like was it the Tokyo subway map that they managed to completely map out with slime mold? The real takeaway from it is the way that we need to reassess our ideas of intelligence, right? 30, 40, 50. We'll cruise around. We'll cruise around. Yeah, the real takeaway here is we need to change our ideas of intelligence. We're not cruising around. We're gonna burn upwards now. Oh no, as always, we need to reevaluate the special place that we have given ourselves in this like ferment that we see around us. Because it ain't just us. Okay, there we go. This should be a little bit better, maybe. I don't know. We got a long time cruising through the atmosphere, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll just about make it. Definitely not the best flight profile I've ever made. We'll see how this comes to bite me later on, I suppose. Now, are we going to be able to make it through? I think we're going to be able to make it through the atmosphere just like this. Let's time warp our way up. 60 kilometers. We came down pretty far actually, but we are in the upper layers of the atmosphere. Is there something I can do? Like, is there a crew report here or something? Yeah, I thought there would be something from the upper atmosphere. Okay, 61. That periaps is dropping down all the time, and so is my apple apps. But I think we're gonna make it. I think we'll be fine. Am I as confident as I'm saying here? Like, I'm looking at this marker here. Is that moving at all? The amount of white is the amount of time we're going to spend out of the atmosphere as opposed to inside it. I think there might be a little bit of a problem, so let's just give it a little boost here. I'll push that up to like 80. That'll be fine, I am sure. Yeah, great. Okay. The unfortunate thing about this, the super unfortunate thing about this is we are restricted to time warp as we try and make our way back up. Wait for this one to get to 70. What are we seeing underneath us? We've got ourselves the other continent of Kerbal. We must have come down quite south, or is this the Badlands underneath? That might very well be the Badlands. I love the darkened side of the mountains that you can kind of just see over there. It feels quite otherworldly, if you ask me. Otherworldly indeed. Calm, guys. Let's get going a little bit faster. I kind of wish that they were like, hey, we know some people want to move a little bit faster than this, and we know that some people have faster computers than others. Maybe I tell you what I need. I need that improved time warp mod. That's almost definitely what we need. I want to have a faster physical time warp. You know, this physics warp here. I'm sure it wouldn't lead to any serious like rounding errors or floating point calculation mismatches or anything like that. I'm sure it would all work out incredibly well. Okay, cool. We're finally where we need to be. Let's get ourselves up to on Apple apps over here. Oh, we got our station call. I mean, I suppose we could go and get a fuel top up. We've got the docking port on top, so it's not like it's beyond us. Okay, let's just make sure we can. There we go. We're in orbit. Yay! That was a little bit more hassle than it needed to be. Okay, Minmus, we want to set you as target, and we're going to come down here and see where. Right here. This looks almost perfect. In the time it takes us to drift up from this descending node, we can drift up. Oh, is it not there? Oh, look, I told you it looked almost perfect. The angle, I've never nailed the angle. I never know exactly what the distance is we need to be there, but oh, there we go. I don't even need to do it that become. Calculations are too loose to be sped up. Yeah, exactly. It's more the when you start speeding up by like huge iterations, you're throwing away all the decimal points. But when you times a decimal point by 5 or whatever, you're almost certainly up to a round number, as long as it's not too small a decimal. You know, there's issues. Talking of issues, look at this. We're going to be able to land. I think we'll be fine. Let's see what we can do here. Of course, it does mean that when we are doing this maneuver, we're going to be ending up with a smaller weight. That should be fine. Less mass, higher reactions. That's surely the way it works. Surely the way. Just making sure I'm pointed in the right direction. Of course, we are currently running the persistent rotation mod, which means if you try and get yourself to not be spinning thanks to time warp. It doesn't work like that. It just straight up doesn't work like that anymore. You have got to be able to point yourself in the right direction. This is where stability assist really comes into its own. So about here, let's see what the craft is doing. Are you? We're in darkness. We're in pure darkness. There is nothing to be seen here. Let's press this button and travel around the planet. Maybe the planet will make itself visible to us. There we go. Nice. It's nice when it carries on the way you were hoping. I am a little bit disappointed by the fact that we're not going to be bringing this into Minmus orbit with us. Like this three barrels here. I think what we're going to have to do is to bring a fuel tank up to attach to this. Maybe a fuel tank and a probe core. Just enough fuel to be able to decelerate itself at the right time to bring it back into Kerbal orbit, Kerbal atmosphere, sorry. And if we bring enough parachutes, ride it down like an atom bomb. Yeah, that's good. Is that a mun encounter on the way or after? It would be impressive if you did a slingshot to Minmus. It's on the way, actually. I think it's on the way. Not that it's that close on the way. I'm now wondering if I can actually bring this down a bit. That was too far there. No, unfortunately, actually, it's not. It's the second time right through, right? Yeah, there it is over there. It's great shape. Well, actually, look at it. This is our first approach when the moon is over there. Oh, it can't be. How does this work? Why is this red moon here? After a year? Oh, at 1 year, 1 day. And then over here, 1 day, 78 days. Okay. Go. Hey Mark, how you doing? I'm doing very well, thank you. Doing very well. I've enjoyed this wonderful last summer's day in England that I think we're getting. It's been beautiful. To be fair, I have predicted that we're going to have a few nice days left yet, but we're always prepared this end of the Gulf Stream to have about 3 days of summer and then mostly have rain again. So it's nice that today we have had a nice day. We're just about to go and perform a staging here. It's a bit of a shame, as I say. I was kind of hoping that this would be able to get us all the way to Minmus. That stage back there could make us all the way to Minmus. Activating dormant stat. Okay, buddy. It's good to see you. Have a good kip or whatever. I have overkicked it by a lot. I should have been watching at the last moments. Well, I say a lot. The thing is, when you're this far out in orbit, small amounts make big changes. Look at this. I've not even spent 5 Delta V yet. That's 10. That Minmus encounter? That looks like a Minmus encounter. Do we want to encounter Minmus on the way up? Or on the way back? I'll tell you something I forgot to do that wanted to be part of this particular process was to bring the multispectral scanner with me. But I'll tell you what, I did attach it. Ooh, yes. So we're going to stop using this scanner and start using this one because we need some Minmus biome information. As you can see, we've got most of the ground covered. Oh, it's not all of it though. It's not all of it. That's not great. I was kind of hoping it was all of it. But down here, you can see that we've got. Can I please click this? Thanks. Maneuvers of orbit. Wait. This is where we want to be. That's not where we want to be at all. Maybe this one? Well, anyway, one of them tells me, there we go, low resolution altimetry scan, but that's only 75%, so we need to possibly kick it up a bit more. But if this is on and running, can we do both? Should we see what happens if I've got both up and running? What is my electric charge? No, it is draining. That is a shame because there is a positive number there. It means there is a positive drain. Big shames. Actually watching this from England because you're on holiday. Ooh, mind if I ask like which town, city, area? Be as vague as you like. I do know this country quite well, funny enough. Let's go there. Let's try that one. Okay. So this is on. This is doing a scan. This is in here. I'm just surprised. I'm kind of surprised that you would. Oh, I thought you could click this. I apologize, Landstrider. I thought when I was like in your stream, oh, you can click it. This is what I was talking about, but no, it turns out you can't. My bad. So this is the biome map that we are currently going to be scanning. As you can see, big changes are foot. Where's main map there? Must be this one that I was thinking. Can't click these either. Well. Now I know. Today I have confirmed something that I should have known. Of Stockport. Okay, yeah, fair play. Yeah, see, and immediately we've hit a bit that I don't actually know that very well. Okay, I'm not sure why I came all the way out. We could have gone back. The small dish and the large folding one do the same thing. Yeah, so the big one has a wider cone, I believe. I didn't actually compare. I just kind of assumed that. Penrose, there we go. Need more scientists to name spacecraft after. So this is Roger Penrose. He's done a lot of things to do with abstract topology. He also dabbled in a bit of cosmology, talking about how the universe could indeed be like a repeating system. So yeah, like Hawking seems like an obvious choice. Newton, Einstein, you know, they all seem fairly free as the options go, you know. But could we come up with any others? Could we? How close can we get here? How close for how much? Okay, so this is by going radially in. Oh, look at that! We can go like, boom. Oh, we could drop onto the pole. That's not what I want to do though. I want to like that. Slow down over there. Land here. Yeah. Okay, so that's a radial in burn, or hopefully the same place here. We can slow down. Oh, for 7. Look at that. Look at that. The efficiency difference between a radial burn and a prograde retrograde burn is outrageous. That's the burn we're doing. 42 kilometers. I like it. I think that's a great one. We're gonna do that. Let's come up to this bit. Okay, watch Kerbal. Watch the sun. We can't watch Kerbal. There we go. Watch Kerbal and watch the sun. Whoosh. I always like these views where we're a tiny little craft in the background there. It's like, yep, this is a big scary universe. Oh, time warp's complete. We here? Oh no, we're doing one halfway up. Look, there's the mun. There's the mun, which means Minmus should be somewhere over here. I can never spot my destination. Never spot my destination. In fact, if we do it like this, if I point towards my anti-target, that's what this pink node means. It means I'm looking away from my target. Back there somewhere. There it is, Minmus. Using all the tools in my possession to find my target. That's great, that's great. Okay, so we're going to be flying off in this direction. We've got 18 seconds to wait. I think we're just going to kind of time warp our way. Name the next one DeGrasse. What a great choice. Yes. That was quick. That was quick. Is that put us where we want to be? Yes, it has. Yes, it totally has. Yeah, no, I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Add maneuver. I think we finally found the theme that we were looking for our spacecraft. I didn't realize I was looking for a theme until right now. Who knew it? Who knew it? Okay, so we've done one movement. I've lost Minmus again already. It like there it is. Okay, I'm gonna click the button and we're gonna watch Minmus. It goes back. And then it comes back in. 3 days. 3 days. Time is a ticking. If I wanted to be a really efficient space program, what we could be doing. Whoa. What we could be doing right now is, of course, doing part testing. And man, this be dark, yo. Remember when I was saying we should totally put some lights on this? Yeah, this is the one. Mark Roper. Yeah, okay. Oh, and I could even put his name in the title and get myself like, I don't know, 20 misclicks or whatever. I'm not going to do that. That's not my style. Though I might do as the year goes on. I become more desperate by living a student lifestyle. All right, let's get ready to do a burn. 40 seconds to go. 30, 29, 28, 18, 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, let's just circularize. We know what we're doing. Let's just get it going. That orange line disappearing always scares me. It's an issue that we see quite often. It was my orbit around Kerbal, and the blue line is my orbit around Minmus. Oh man, that's. Are we gonna land over here? I don't want to land on the. We do have to land on the plains though. I was about to say I don't want to land on the night side. Do we want to aim for this tiny one over here? I think that tiny one over there might be the winner. Because then I don't know if this is its own little biome. I don't know if this is its own little biome, but we're gonna go for that one. That's how we're gonna land. That's how we are gonna do this. Did you miss the explosions? Not yet. Not yet. What you might be here just in time for is to watch us. Oh, these are turned off. That's great. That means we got all this fuel underneath here. Yeah. So this is 2 craft. This is 2 for Cyber Otaku. We've got a landing craft underneath, and then we've got like an exploration craft on top. The problem with the exploration craft is I am not currently in possession of the external seat. So what we've done is we've attached a whole bunch of ladders here, and we're going to get Bob to ride it raw. I think that's going to be fine. I can't see how that could possibly go bad. Is Valentina is in charge, right? Yeah, I'm surprised she doesn't have any other like point in this directions yet. She's all just the main directions. I'm waiting for her to be level 5 to get the point to maneuver node. It's the only one I really ever want, if I'm to be honest with you. But actually no, but be really honest with you, the only ones I really need are prograde and retrograde. But I really like the point to maneuver node. It allows you just go, okay, burn, and then you don't have to do all the silly micromanagement that comes from just being a little bit off. I get that a lot. Okay, all right. Are we headed in the right direction? We are headed in the right direction. Okay, this is beautiful. We're just going to do that, and I also want to point surface. Very important to try and land on the surface. So we have a itinerary of stuff that we want to do. First thing we're going to do when we land on the flats is to empty out all the science, get Bob to grab it all, drop down, and then go. Valentina is finally free from the darkness. She is. Yes. No. We've given her own seat this time. Let's see. She can't look from behind. If you use square brackets. Oh, I thought. Ooh, look at this. I thought that was what's the V to change your camera button. Yeah, okay. So the change camera button allows you to look from different Kerbal's points of view. It's quite pokey in here, right? It's kind of small, right? Kind of. How long have they been spying on us? How long? Is this where the camera feed from outside? What? Never noticed. Never. Is that where's my you see my mouse here? Is that what this camera is pointed from? Is that where we're getting this footage from? Suddenly I'm very suspicious. Okay, I'm going to try and land in the middle of this point here. Do you reckon we can warp? Whoop. 4 minutes into the future. Yeah, nice. Look at this place. It is beautiful. I love Minmus. Minmus is by far one of my favourite places to land. Okay, so when coming in for a landing on a low mass planet like this, I quite often tend to slow myself down too much. You would think that what I'd actually be doing is lifting myself up too much, but no, that's not what happened. Because we're traveling so slowly, less than 100 meters per second here, what normally happens, I just end up like stopping myself in the air. That's not great. That's not what I want. So we're gonna try and do this in a smooth manner. I don't know if I've got smooth in me, to be honest. I don't know if I've got smooth in me. We'll see though. We'll see. I just want to make sure we are over the top of this particular crater here. I mean, what happens if we actually point down this way? There's no way this is going to be a bad idea. We could just push ourselves directly down. Don't forgive that a solid thumb, that like button, a solid thumb. If you could gently caress your like button, show it how much you care for its abilities to let YouTube know what's going on. Your likes, your dislikes, your preferences, if you will. The sparkling on Minmus is amazing. Are we supposed to be taking it? Supposed to be gathering that this is like rock? I don't know. I'm never sure what they expect us to think Minmus is made out. It's like bright green. What is this made for? Olivine? Olivine's a good choice. It could be. It could be. I don't know. Peridot. Stuff like that. Where did he give the portrait footage when the Kerbal was on EVA? This is questions. This is Are there a secret number of secret government drones watching our brave Kerbals? Like, how small would a drone have to be for you not to notice? It would have to be very small, I think. Like, very, very small. Are we about to hit the floor too hard? It could be. Could be. Alright, okay. We're good now. I had to slow myself down. Look at that. What's that over there? You only like explosion. Okay, well, when we're done with this mission, this top craft is totally sacrificial. So, okay. Let's try 36%. We're on Minmus after all. Let's really bring down that level of thrust. Okay, landing is only the start of this mission. Let's not pin all our hopes on just landing safely. We do indeed need to be able to take the top craft off. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. That is one of the greatest landings I've ever done. Mint flavored cheese. Pistachio. Oh yeah, I'm feeling the pistachio. Should we take a moment to spin the camera? Oh, that's nice. Look at this. You know what I think we should do? Do you know what I think we should do? That's right, we should quick save. Things tend to go wrong when we don't. Okay, Bob Kerman, my man. You need to get out. EVA report. Yeah, alright. This is good. We need to can he No. This worked a lot better on This worked better on Kerbin. Okay, all right. We're gonna have to fly. Let's take the parachute off. We didn't need the parachute. All right, Bob, be free. Okay, here we go. We're gonna fly and we're gonna grab hold of the ladder. There's no way this is gonna go wrong. Especially not leave us without fuel when I was like, oh, there's no way we're going to run out of EVA propellant. Yes. I got it. All right. It's good enough. We're going to observe. We're going to have to do this several times. Observe, keep, but we're going to collect and restore. Okay. This is the basic what we do. We take the data, yeah, we collect and we take the data, beautiful, we collect, take the data, and we collect, thank you, restore, alright, cool. Okay, so all of the sciencing should be currently on Bob Kerman here. I would like to put this science in the thing. Come on, Bob, you can do it. Be brave. Stay what? Yeah, he's got it. All right, let's try and not die. All right. This is good. Zoom in a bit. It helps me fly. Okay, I got all the way here just to go store experiments. All right, that's all I was doing that for. We're gonna go out now, fly back to our very safe position on the side of this. Grab. No, not climb. Bob. Okay. I don't think we're going to accept that one. Yeah. We will accept this one, though. I don't know. So I want to find a stable flying position. I know, crazy, but there. That, if you ask me, counts as a stable flying position. No. Stable. Okay, one of these. This one here. So I would have popped this just a second ago, but I just noticed that these two decouplers were both on the same stage, and I didn't want to throw my my landing fuel away. So we're just gonna do one of those. Bob is the person we want to see, and this should hopefully not have any communications on it. Oh no! Oh no! All right, rescue mission. We're gonna send an unmanned probe with two antenna on it. Okay, we can lift this back up. This one doesn't have SAS. Okay, so we're going to send a probe up with a bunch of antenna on it. Not enough to communicate. That's the shame there. That's the big shame. So what we're going to do? Back to the Space Center. Let's do this. Small, nimble, agile. That's what we're trying to build here. In we go. Okay, literally one of those. We need the antenna. A whole bunch of these. We're just going to go 6 of those around the outside. I'm even tempted to go more, but we're going to go with that for now. We want to have at least 4 solar panels. Nice, and we'll put a battery on top. All right, look at that. Beautiful, wonderful, and amazing. Now we want to have a fuel cell underneath. I'm getting quite fond of this particular setup. This guy here. I mean, look at this. What if we then go and put the Terrier underneath? And you might be like, Twitchy, this doesn't work very well. But actually, if you come down to the bear, look how well that works. So we've got solar panels, we've got antenna. Is there any way I can bring a small inline reaction wheel? I'm going to assume that my engineer can do stuff with that as well. I'm going to put this on top. What else can my engineer actually do stuff with? How do we know whether the engineer can pick up and move it? If we come over here, it's not going to be in those ones. What's small enough for me to know? You here, cargo part. It's going to have the word cargo part on it. Okay. That's fine. Small delivery of parts. Of course. Small delivery of parts. We then want to get ourselves a coupler. 0.6 sounds great. Ugh. Can we have shroudless? No, this over here. Shroud. There we go. That looks better to me. Okay. We'll put a fairing around it. I believe in your guys' powers of telling me that actually we need to have something pointy. Okay, that's much better. And then we just need to be able to send it to Minmus. That really shouldn't be hard at all. We go for a couple of those with a swivel on the bottom. Is that already? I mean, that's already got us going most of the way there. Can I put another one of these in here? Do I not have a lifting mechanism for this? I probably do, but you know what? We can just do these. What do you guys prefer? Looks like an RPG. Oh, you're right. I didn't realise. Maybe we'll build a little launcher tube for it. Do you guys prefer solid or liquid booster stages? I think as I move on through the game, I'm beginning to appreciate the liquid booster stage a lot more, like a lot more. So we'll go for some of those. Add some external fuel ducts, because every time I try and do it just by the fuel priority, hey, why not? Just by the fuel priorities, it ends up messing me up just a little bit. Aerodynamics, nose cones, yes. Okay, is this enough? That's 3 point. Well, I haven't put any of these underneath engines. I know what these are. Do you not know what these are? Okay. Put this down here. Man, this has got more Delta V than the last craft, but that's fine. Small delivery of parts. 3, 2, 1. Let's get this out of here. Hopefully, because this is so small, we should be able to just like punch it through the atmosphere. I'm wondering whether we've got relay connections the whole way. But here we go. This is where we find out. 3, 2, 1, go! I'm just going to immediately take a 10-degree turn to the right. And I mean immediately. That was just like I pressed the space bar and slammed my finger down on the D button. Okay, we are traveling fast, traveling hard. We have got ourselves 2 G's of acceleration already. That's pretty good. It's a little bit lower than I was expecting, actually. I was probably expecting maybe 3, maybe a 4. But that's fine. That's fine. We're already creeping our way up to 3. If we can do that before we get to about 10 kilometers, that would be great. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Now, because this is such a small rocket, I feel like it is fine punching through as fast as we can. The cross-sectional area is quite thin. I've just noticed that we don't have much in way of fins. But yeah, the cross-sectional area is quite thin. So hopefully the fact that we are just punching our way through as hard as we can. Yeah. Look at that. Means we will be overcoming the drag by getting out of the drag regime as fast as possible. In fact, right now I'm going to go stop that engine. Be gone with ye. Be gone. Look at that. Oh, whoosh. Off they go. Oh, I love that. I love that. I prefer this on surface at the moment. Thanks very much. It didn't have a fin, sorry. I didn't put the fins on it. I was kind of expecting it to twist around, but it did all right. It turns out that we had more aerodynamic drag at the bottom than we did at the top. I was a little bit worried because we've got this little flare at the top, and this flary bit here, very, very likely to catch the airstream and twist us around. You know what? I think this is a good time to deploy. Kind of wish I'd set up some action groups for extending antenna, but here we are. We'll just do it by hand because, you know, that's what we do in this Kerbal space program. Occasionally we have to go, yeah, all right, I'm just going to fire all of these at once. All right, go! It's a little too high, actually. A little too high. Let's just time warp our way up there so not have to worry about it. If I was a Kerbal on the Minimus and I saw this, I would doubt the Kerbal space program. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I mean, to be fair, I stranded those guys without a way to talk back to anybody, with no way of making any serious power. I mean, there was some power, but no SAS to be able to stand the craft back up. You know, there was a whole bunch of issues that we could have made much better. But rather than reverting back to the beginning, I decided that it's time to send out a repair mission. We're just going to go out and attach a bunch of stuff to the craft because why would we not? Why would we need anything more specific than that? I'm hoping that we can use Bill Kerman, the only engineer that we've had that's actually managed to pull off a repair mission so far. So that'll be interesting. Let's see if he can do that. Station Kerbal, Core Alpha. I really do need at some point to add more to that station. Maybe get my... Well, I need to unlock enough R&D to be able to get space planes, which means either the Whiplash or the Rapier. The Whiplash is a highly capable jet engine, all and on its own. Good enough to literally throw your jet up to about 100 kilometers, at which point you fire your solid boosters that you've got stuck out on the wings or something like that. Really need some relay antennas. I do at some point, it is true. Not for Kerbin though, because I've got the extra ground station to put in place. What I do need, let's get the full comms network up and visual. This is the MUN. As you can see, we've got two relay satellites. This guy should also be relaying, but it turns out not. But more importantly, Minmus. I don't think we've got any relay satellites here actually. True, we don't. We are on the Kerbin facing side though, so I didn't think. Maybe that was the problem. Maybe that was the problem. We'll find out on the way up there though. Okay, so back to Kerbin, please. Or small delivery, but yeah, that's also good. Not the mun though. Can I set as target? No. I want Minmus, please. Minmus. Set that as target. Add maneuver and push that up there. It's nice how Minmus quite often likes to hang around its ascending and descending. You know what? I'll take that. Quite extreme, but I will take it. We'll get a mun flyby look, and then we'll have a correction burn. Oh no. That's too much of a correction burn. No, it's not. We've got... I don't know how much fuel we've got left. It should be quite a bit, right? Should be quite a bit. There's not many space. There are not many space objects around Kerbal. This is kind of good, to be fair. This is kind of good. I mean, to be fair, we're only, I don't know, hour 12 into the playthrough, something like that. No, it must be at least hour 16. 2 hours of stream. We're currently on out the stream 9. Yet it's a good point. It's a good point. Are we making sunlight? We are making sun. We're not making sun. We're making power from the sunlight. Man, could you imagine? Are you making sunlight? Yes, I am. Give that man a Nobel Prize. Okay, we are as close as we can be. At least going on the automatics. We can manually warp our way much closer and feel the stress of 3, 2, 1, go! Thankfully, we're not going to burn through our third stage in its entirety, so that's nice. We're going to have a nice little swing by of the moon. Then we get to do inclination adjustment. That's going to be great. Putting ourselves back into line. Oh, it's a slow one, though. It's a slow one. I feel like we could have had a couple more engines on this one to be able to boost it all the way up. But we're going to swing by the moon. I particularly always do enjoy a quick dip in and out of other... Is that about right? That's about right. We'll see what this gives us if I give it a little wiggle. Yeah, it's not great, is it? Let's redo it. Okay, there it is. There it is. It's always there somewhere to be spied. I think that. Yeah, we'll go with that. That looks like the winner there. That looks like the winner there. Swing our way around. Of course, once again, persistent rotation, so I can't just... Ooh, hello, moon. So I can't just start swinging and then time warp once I get close, because we'll swing on past it. Oop, let's keep going. The main reason I got it is so that if I go off and spin up like this, I can... time warp, and we get to watch the like this is what space is about, if you ask me. This is what it's all about. I'm wondering if we time warp properly. Let's press this. Oh, that's nice. So it's kind of it's not spinning so fast that it's ripping the craft apart. That's one of the things I was worried about. Cooling through the mun's sphere of influence, in and out and away. Beautiful, beautiful. Once we get close enough, I'm going to give this a little wiggle and make sure that it leads us where we think it's going to go. I can see after this much spinning and moving around that maybe things aren't quite as they used to be. As literally just that. Okay, what have we got? Hey, it works. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Look at this. Nice. I'm going to press T and we're going to stop our spin. Beautiful. Beautiful. Could you imagine the whir of the gyroscopes that just made that happen? I was like, and turn on. It was like, Wah! Hey, Dee Dee, how are you doing? We're currently on our way to Minmus for a little bit of a rescue mission. I'd spent the first half of this stream building ourselves a landing craft with a robot that should sit on top of it that was going to go to the... I pressed... I pressed what did I press? I pressed Z instead of X. We've built a landing craft that's gone to Minmus that also target orbit. What have I done here? But unfortunately, when we went to fly the robot off the top of that landing craft that was going to explore the rest of Minmus for us, it did not have a connection because I forgot to put... There we go. I'll take that one. Because I forgot to put a antenna on top of it. Great life, right? Great life. Hey, I will take this. Where am I in my orbit right now? You there. Add maneuver. Bring this up. Is it this? Where's my landing zone? There. Okay. So by the time I get up there, are they going to be on this other side? Do you reckon? I know. We'll just head into a fairly safe orbit, and we'll do what we can. I'm gonna do this maneuver, even though I've pushed that maneuver down just a little bit from me. How do the space objects gain rotational velocity? What in real life? How do they? Or are we saying in the game? I've got a persistent rotation mod. In real life, it just happened. Oh my gosh! But it's a thing. Hey, Brescia, how are you doing? Nice to meet you. We are currently on our way to Minmus, but please inform me what your challenge is, and maybe you'll see it happen on my channel at some point. I do enjoy a good Kerbal challenge. Add this maneuver. Brilliant. We are currently taking a robotic part to this landing zone over here, where we have a small crew waiting for us. They need us to make this delivery. Because things went wrong. So we need to take this. I love this. This is so good. Visit another planet with only solid... Oh, my friend, I've done that many times. Many times. But yeah, like, okay. The thing is, on my game, and I highly recommend, if you do not have it, that you install a mod that gives you this Delta V map in your Kerbpedia. And then all you need to do is make sure that your numbers match. You know, you have 3,500 worth of solid boosters to get you out of the atmosphere, so many to land, a bunch of Separatrons to make up for the fact that you're not going to fly it like a robot, stuff like that. 5 days, go! Can we spot Minmus in the 5 days? All right, go people, go! Can we see it? I'm gonna. Oh, there it is! There it is! We're encroaching upon it fast. It's like, hey, are you guys coming for a little visit? We're like, yeah, kind of. We're gonna smash a robot into. I love when all of this kind of like bunches up. Oh, if you had got here half an hour ago, Bresico, have I got your name even close to right? But if you were here half an hour ago, I totally would have taken that challenge as a way to kind of land this craft. How low can we go? Am I going to try and land at night? I don't think I'm going to try and land at night. That's not a winner. Want to watch this one? What is that little rotation thing it's doing? That's not great. Okay, I guess we're just gonna land it straight here from here. Let's go. I could spend a little bit of time trying to figure out which way would be a good maneuver node, but I think I'm just gonna point north and let that go over the top of it. Something like that. Beautiful. And then we'll turn this back and just slow ourselves down. Am I gonna try and come in hot? Yes, you know we're coming in hot. Why would it be any other way? How hot? Till McDonald's coffee? That's an old joke. So like, remember when they used to sell hot drinks from places before people got burnt and sued everyone? I miss my hot drinks. All right, let's go over this way. Now you get kind of like, oh, it's a bit warmer than bath water. And like, oh, great, yeah, cheers. Okay, we know where we need to be. I think we are. I think we're totally gonna just stop in our orbit and go the other way. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing that happens. Thankfully, this thing laden with fuel. So much so that we actually might use it for another mission in a bit. I know exactly what I would use it for if we can. Anyway, I'm going to move on to surface mode now because obviously I'm trying to land on the surface. Let's make no. Let's try and not do anything weird. Let's just try and land on the surface, right? I'm not trying to slow myself down out of orbit. I'm not trying to stop myself relative to the cosmic microwave background. I just wanna Plummet like a rock. Does Mr. Dwayne Johnson swim well? Here's a question. It would be super ironic if he couldn't. I'd be all over it. They're just down there. This is it. This is our landing spot right here. No worries. I didn't realize it was right there. Like right there. Okay, that's fine. I kind of wish we'd put an engineer unit on this to give us some sort of readout of where we actually are. Where did we land? Where did we... Let's set as target. There we go. Give us a landing. I hate this at the moment. Does anybody know why it's not showing me the outlines? There's no way that it's any of these. No, it's none of these. I really want to be able to see where I'm at. I'm much annoyed at not being able to. Where am I headed? What are we doing? Like, game, do not hold this information from me. So all I can do is put the yellow on top of the pink. Not exactly, because that would mean that I'm coming in for a collision course. But if we could put the yellow on top of the pink and hopefully land with the power of just this rocket, we could then use this one to take off, go and take over. Do you have it? I do indeed have it set as target. We'll try it again. Unset the target and set it as target. See again. I don't know. This was giving me trouble last week. You were having trouble with it as well in your stream, I believe, Landstrider. Smash the lower stage. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's smash the lower stage. Goodbye, lower stage. Yeah, but it's still not showing the box. Yeah, big troubles. I don't know why this is like this. Let's make sure my engine is on. Activate that engine. Guess we're going to start slowing down. It's over there somewhere. Or is it over this way somewhere? Goodbye, lower stage. You did me well. Gonna tell me how far away the floor is. There it goes. All right, ready? Kaboom! Any moment. Watch. Bam! All right. Oh, easy there. Calm down. Calm down. Okay, somewhere over there it is. There it is. Somewhere over that way. I've spotted it. See if we can't drift over there now. That's a lot further off than I thought. That's a lot further off than I thought. But here we are. Try F4. What does F4 do? Aha! Thank you, Landstrider. Thank you. Yeah, brilliant. Wonderful, mate. Big thanks. Oh, I'm overwhelmed by that. That's great. That's exactly what I want. Oh, I assume you're trying to go through the wiki and stuff for me, bud. That's brilliant. Thank you. Okay, quite the supplementary mission, but I think we're doing all right. We can just cruise in for a real gentle land. Am I going to be able to fold one of these? I want to make sure at least one of them is ready for when we get there, right? Because that's the whole point of why we're here, is to make a delivery of an antenna. If we get there and we smash up all the antenna that I brought, that would be hilarious. Just a quick Google. Brilliant, mate. Antenna landing legs, yes. We could make a antenna landing. Can we make landing legs out of antenna? I only folded one antenna away. I want surface now. Let's not be mucking about with this this target business. Let's just put it down. We're less than 50 meters away. I think we're good. Okay, let's put this antenna away as well. Retract that. All right, cool. Now, the real question. Quick save. Quick save. Quick save. Quick save. Bill, my friend, you are the most useful of the Kerbals. I don't know if I've ever expressed this to you. Yeah, pop that there. Good work. Good work. Let's go and grab an antenna if we can. I don't know whether we're gonna. Can you please get your jetpack out? I don't know whether we're gonna be able to actually grab it or not, or whether we're gonna have to do something a bit more tricksy. I love Minmus. It is so great to just come and muck about with what's going on here. Okay. It's one of these. This one. No, Bill. Put it on the floor. Okay. Can we walk this over like this? Yes, we can. Okay, go, Bill, go. We're gonna walk stuff over that because it's too much to handle. Too much to handle. He can't carry it that far away. How far? Oh my gosh! Look how far we can. What? What is this? How about from over here? Oh my gosh! Look at this. Once again, Bill Kerman blows me away. He can do a construction from that distance. Oh my gosh! Turn off SAS and get the black fit world record on EVA. Yeah. That's not bad. Oh no, wrong button. Let's put that away. Can we do it? How do we get into backflip? I suppose we'd have to actually like bounce on stuff, right? Real-time reflections, by the way. Look at my craft. Look at my craft. Oh, Bill. Okay. All right. Here we go. We're gonna get one of these, and he's gonna put it there. This way. Oh, Bill. This way. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like it. I like it a lot. So part clipping, not as generous when you're out and about as in the. Oh, I only did one of those. That's rubbish. That's really rubbish. As in the VAB. In the VAB, you can part clip those things through each other, but it turns out that is not the way here. Okay, another quick save. That is a bit. I don't know what the limit is. I discovered this. When did we last go out and do some EVA stuff? That's when I first noticed it. Bob. He's gonna make it fall over, isn't he? He's totally gonna make it fall. Look at what's going on with that craft. No. We good? Is it just sat there? Not about it, man. Not about it. Okay. We have not got the flat science anymore because I did a quick save, right? Let's not forget that. Bob. We're going to the polls. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it now. I want to deactivate. I want to activate. And then we want to pop this decoupler. Which one is it? This one here. Oh, I really hope we get the right decoupler. That decouple? Did it decouple? If I turn this on, yes, we got some fuel. All right. Actually, I want to take the fuel from the top, right? So here we go to the North Pole. Should we go North Pole? I think we're going North Pole. Why haven't you let me go? Oh no. Has this one let go instead? Is that what? No, that's not what's happened. Yeah, they're definitely still one part. One part without SAS. Bill Kerman needs to fix that. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah, Bob, my boy. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm kind of about it. I'm also terrified. Here we go. Woo! One flight. One flight. We're just gonna go up like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Do we try and keep Bob on the ladder? I think we just leave Bob there. I think if he falls off, then we try and fly him back on. But until that happens, I think we're good. I think we're hang about. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. These are the pictures I need to share with people on the internet. If this doesn't get people watching my series, I don't know what will. All right, we are part of the rocket at the moment. This is part of Bob. I mean, hi Bob. How you doing? That is how you fly. Oh wow. Watch this. Somewhere out there is the North Pole. We don't know exactly where. Bob doesn't know exactly where. So go on. How many of you would go on a low gravity rocket ride like this? If they were like, hey, yeah, we're gonna. I mean, you know, we'll strap you in. We'll give you a strap. You know, like those drop shafts. The drop. There's a big tower with a ring of seats around the outside. They pull you all the way up, and then they let you go, right? And hydraulics at the end catch you. Only occasionally rip people's legs off. You know those things. Something like that, but this rocket. I think that's a winner. I think that's a great winner. I'm also wondering whether we've got enough footage here now for this to actually come across on the video that I'm recording. You know, that's the thing I need to make sure. Yes, you would. You know what? If it came with the same certification as like a proper theme park ride, that's the word I was looking for, theme park ride, then yeah, I'd totally be down for it. I would totally be down for it. Oh yeah, Bob's looking the right way. Oh. Another great shot in the background there. Okay. We're just going to fly now. We're just going to fly. Cannot walk faster than one whilst on a ladder. Oh no. Oh no. We got to do this real time. Oh no. Do you reckon I can let go? Oh, mate, how long is this going to take? 5 minutes. Can we do this in a series of hops? Sell hydrogen hot dogs nearby. That's a plan. That's a plan. So, the question I want to ask, here we go. Bob, let go. Here we go. Time warping. Go, Bob, go! No, this might not be the smartest plan, but whilst like the entire time that I've got an eye on it, it's fine. We can go back. We can go back. We could physics warp, but I mean that's not as much fun as letting go, flying free, and then gotta try and grab hold of it once we're past our Apple app somehow. I don't know what the actual plan is going to be here, but we're gonna figure it out. Okay, that's far enough. Bob, down. Here we go. How do I set like this ladder as my target? You know, it's not about it. Grab it. Okay, so the theory is safe. Can we? Could have been much worse. Could have been much worse. Okay, is this even putting us down on the polls? This is the question I want to know. We should have brought Bill with us. He gives much more information. EVA report. Midlands. No, I don't. We don't want Midlands. All right. See you around. On. See you around. To be fair, I'm gonna probably have to call this one short myself when we get there. It's a busy day for me. Let's slow this back down. We want to take control of this over here. I do not believe we are headed to the right place yet. So let's continue the way down. How do I know whether we're at it or not? You know, how do we know? We'll take that. We will take that. it's telling me that I've got audio problems. Things coming through well for you guys? Everything looks fine my end. I'm going to just assume that YouTube was throwing me a false for no reason. Got a SWAT to Bob if I want to know where we are. Lowlands. Okay, that's good. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Audio is fine. Thanks very much. I mean, all I'm seeing is this lump of rock coming at me pretty fast. You know, that's pretty close, pretty fast. I don't know whether we want to clear... Like, are we going to be clearing that ridge up there? The land reading. We're still 6 kilometers up. That could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. Oh, this feels like North Pole all of a sudden. Poles. Okay, cool. The camera was shaking around, and I'm like, oh, I know what this means. Okay, so here we are. Orbital. No. Surface. Thanks. We're just gonna stop. We're just gonna stop right here. In fact, I don't even want to point up at all. I want to point. Ooh, is that the way we want? Yeah, we're gonna save Bob like this. Look at this. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Little bit worried about Bob coming down a bit heavy. We do have a problem, but we're on a very light gravity place, very light gravity moon. There's no way that this is gonna be too bad for him. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. As long as we can put down nice and gentle and grab ourselves some nice science. Coming down 30 meters per second. We are roughly 3 kilometers up, which means we've got about 100 seconds to go. I am at ×4 warp, so maybe soon I should probably think about slowing down and stopping. I'm not sure. I really wish I could do some quick differential calculations in my head, like which with my growing speed but my decreasing height and the fact that I could change my acceleration, at what point do I want to start decelerating? You know, like that's... I'm sure I've actually got all the tools that I need for it. I've just never thought to apply them to that particular set of problems. Okay, I'm loving this boulder field here. Okay, maybe we need to turn up the throttle just a little bit. 300 meters to go. 11 meters per second. 10 meters per second, coming very close. Why am I at such a weird angle? Are we at a very steep bit of the map here? It might be the case. Probably should have had a look on the Minmus map that we had just made. It would have told me exactly where all the nice landing spots are. The flat ones anyway. I don't think I could come down any slower than this. Why are we constantly drifting? Oh, it's probably Bob, right? I bet Bob's causing the mass to drift. Okay, and then and then just point upwards. We could do it without destroying stuff. That would also be good. Bounce, bounce. Bounce. Let's not bounce, guys. 0.6, 0.5, 0.3. Screech to a halt. Touchdown. All right, brilliant, brilliant. Let's do some science. Whew. We got ourselves some materials, babe. Minmus's poles is only one. It's not from Minmus's North Pole. It's from Minmus's poles. Oh, no, I just reset it without collecting it. No, that's something that I wasn't prepared for. I was expecting to get to... Can I not take... Observe the mystery goo. Review, reset. Can I not take? Let's go. Oh, it's because I'm not Bob. I am the spacecraft. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Now I'm Bob. Hey, you can see my face down there, but that really confused me. Collect that data and restore. All right, beautiful. Once again, collect that data. Did it do it beforehand? I don't know. I'm going to take it twice anyway. We're going to collect it and restore. Beautiful. Thank you very much. There might have been a clash of stuff there. Take data. Okay, I think that is all the data we need. We're going to get an EVA report. But with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we got a good mission going to begin with. I'm going to do a little bit of just jumping around off camera, but it's my girlfriend's birthday today, and I can't sit here playing computer games any longer. I need to go and wish her a happy birthday. She got in from work, and I pretty much just started this, so I will see you next time when we're going to finish this mission. Bye.